Ahmed, the new batter now. So now Dhaka Indians, they are back in this game. Picked up 2 quick wickets after that brilliant start from the openers. Raji, he is continuing. Oh, that kept low. That kept low. Certainly the spinners will get interest to bowl on this surface.
Yeah, one thing, one insight for you, Shajat. As the day progressed, and the spinners will bowl, and the ball will keep very low. So, which is very, very concern for the batters, as I have seen in the previous games here in this wicket. So, it will maintain the lowness of the surface. So there is a big, big concern for the batters.
That is why I was really shocked to know that both captains, they were looking forward to bowl on this surface. And if the bounce gets more variable, I beg your pardon, some will keep low, some will bounce a bit more. So clearly, best time to bat is the morning. And that is a statement shot from Babu. Second 6 from him into the side screen.
What a shot. Babu was a bit struggling after coming into the crease. But now, what a gem of a cricketer from the side. Bando design. 6 runs once again. 19 of 12 deliveries. Once again, high up in the air. Fielder is underneath it and takes the catch. Completed a very good catch.
Babu was looking forward to clear that mid-wicket region, getting a top edge kind of, and it skied in the air, and Saddam took a brilliant running catch. He was fielding in the mid-wicket boundary. He had to cover some ground towards his left. He covered that quickly, and he was in complete control to complete that catch. So Babu departs immediately after hitting that 6. He departs for 19, 114 for 3.
Interestingly, Shajat, when the captain of Dhaka Indians, Jitin, has taken the ball and taken the responsibility on his shoulder to take wickets, and then finally he took 2 wickets, and the momentum is now with Dhaka Indians.
Absolutely. Tariq is the new batter. You see, the first wicket fell on 93 and it was 9.5 overs. Then in the 12th over, we saw the demise of second batter, 106 for 2, then 114 for 3 in 12.5. So they are picking up wickets and in regular intervals. It was the first partnership that caused all the damage for Dhaka Indians. So they are certainly trying to make a comeback now. First Jitin, he picked up a couple of wickets in his 2 overs. Now Raji picking up his first. Once again that ball kept a bit low. Played into the onside, will be a single. So 9 once again in this over, but a wicket as well. So after 13, 115 for 3. Jiten Sharma, the skipper, he reckons this wicket is now providing assistance to the spinners and to himself. The right arm medium pacer. Yes, when you are in a rebuilding process, these singles are important. You cannot get absolutely bogged down and provide dots after dots. You need to pick up the singles, you need to pick up the couples, you need to put the fielding team under pressure by running hard between the wicket, put the bowler under pressure, and then an opportunity might come to you to score a boundary.
Exactly. Now, Banduris and batters. Ooh, once again, almost a wicket. Very good bowling from Jitin, and also he is taking some advantage from the wickets as well. And now we're watching that lowness of the surface. Jitin to Ahmed. This time, bit of a reasonable height the batter has got. Just taken a single from the offside.
What a spell. 14 for 2. He is in the third over. Definitely he will finish his fourth. Miru. Full toss. Cricket is really a funny game. A couple of overs ago, whatever the batters were trying, it was coming off. We saw ram shots, scoops, sixes down the ground, through the covers, boundaries, and now even a full toss is going to the fielder.
Exactly. That's why it is called, it is a game of glorious uncertainty. So, couple of overs ago, we have seen the domination of Banduris and batters, especially from the two openers. But now, exactly reversed. The bowling team, Dhaka Indians, they're on top. 14 gone, it's 120 for 3.
So we were talking about the comeback Dhaka Indians have made so far in the last 4 overs especially. Gave only 26 runs in the last 24 balls and picked up a couple of wickets. Now it will be interesting to see whether Bando design, how they can react to this reversed situation. They were certainly looking very good to score beyond 180, maybe 200, and now they need to revise their strategy. They need to revise their target in their minds and play accordingly. Certainly the pitch is not playing as good as it was playing in the first overs when the ball was new, when the surface was fresh. Still not very not very bright, not very sunny, not very hot. So still the spinners will not come into their full effects, but there will be some assistance, especially the bounce wise. We have seen a couple of balls keeping low. That is the only doubt the batter should have. Otherwise, this is still a good surface. Maybe the revised target could be something around 155, 160.
Yeah, and I think Banduris and batters, they have to face some struggle to score nearly about 170 to 80, I think so, because two new batters just a few moments ago they came to the wickets, so that's the problem. They need to settle down in the crease, which is very important for them, because we have seen that Babu, he was trying to break his shackles. He was successful, but he got out after sitting on the crease. Appeal, strong appeal. Oh, gone. Finger goes up. Another wicket goes down. Third umpire decision. We have to go to the upstairs.
Well, reviewed immediately by the batter. I thought it was a very close call. Certainly the batter was playing. He was onto his back foot. He was going deep inside the crease. And it was a really good shout from Raji. Nervous moments for the batter.
We have to wait for the third umpire's decision. Let's see what will third umpire give. Is it gone or not? Bit confusing. Oh yes, that's gone. Finally, umpire said that Ahmed, you have to go back to the pavilion. Fourth wicket down of Bando Design Limited, and batting order is collapsed for Bando Design. And, suddenly they lost their momentum, Bando Design, and Dhaka Indians, they're back into the game. Dhaka Indians weren't successful in their power plays, also after power play till 10th over, and then suddenly they were picking up wickets of Bando Design. Shumon is the new batter. Oh, run out chance! Oh, goodness me! Miscommunication between the two batters, Tariq Mir and Shumon. They're the senior campaigners in amateur cricket and playing for Lila Cricket Club in different kinds of amateur franchise tournaments. So I think they should have a very good understanding. Once again, risky single taken, overthrow. Yes. Extra runs for Bando Design, gifting 1 run by the Dhaka Indians to Bando Design. 125 for 4. Good over so far. This is the last ball, arm delivery. Bat and pad close together, defended that ball. And a single to finish off the over. It's 126 for 4 after 15. Dear viewers, you are watching Royal Champions Trophy Season 4, and Hassan and Brothers is the title sponsor of Royal Champions Trophy Season 4 for nearly 30 years. Messrs. Hassan and Brothers has been successfully realizing challenging construction projects in Bangladesh, and with an annual construction output of about BDT 150 crore, is renowned in the construction and civil engineering sector of Bangladesh. Messrs. Hassan and Brothers owes its success to the creativity, integration, dedication, and hard work of its approximately 2,000 employees working together as one large team. With perfect routine, they materialize even the most complex construction projects on schedule and with best quality. Jitin continues. This is his last over of his quota. Shimon played it straight with the horizontal bat and picks up a single there. First ball, dot. Tarek Miru, he's on strike. But I think the kind of player Tarek Miru, and every time he has, he takes time actually, takes time to settle down in the crease, and then he used to hit boundaries and over boundaries. But today, the two openers played for a long time. That's why he has to come to the wicket lately. In the meantime, is it gone? No. That was from the wicket-keeper's gloves. Oh, that's a full toss, and used that power. Just a delicate touch down the leg side. Not a good delivery down the leg side. And he uses that opportunity to hit a boundary. 4 runs for Bando design. I think a pressure releasing boundary. They were trying to hit boundaries and over boundaries, but every time finding the fielders. Once again shuffled across the line. Shumon pushes the ball into the onside, picks up a single. 16 gone. 1-3-3 for 4. Good looking batting card of Bando design. Mim and Shaun, both openers, started really very well. 43 of 34 Mim, Shaun 50 of 29. Then Babu, a cameo innings from him, 19 of 13. Yes, Ahmed goes early, 6 of 6. The two right into the crease. Miru and Shumon is playing their natural game. 2 wickets for Raji and Jitin. Jitin started with his first wicket and breakthrough, takes the breakthrough for his team. And then Raji joins with Jitin. Shumon, he is on strike. Shohag, the opening bowler of Dhaka Indians, back into the attack. Oh, what a shot! Straight as an arrow, straight to the side screen. That's 6 runs.
That is a confidence crusher for the bowler. Shumon, what a hit it was. Bowled into the fuller length. And Shumon, it was into his hitting arc, and he didn't need the second invitation to go over the top 114-6 of the tournament. So definitely Shohag will feel the pressure, considering a 6 in the very first ball of the new over. He bowled well in his previous 2.
Oh, once again, catch it is the call, but 6 more runs.
Well, you need to sit at the top of the tree to catch that. So definitely, when you, as a fielder, when you hear catch it, you must be saying, why me? Why I should be the one sit on the top of the tree? Back-to-back sixes. Shohag on fire. Certainly Bando design. They are still eyeing that 170 plus score. Oh, he wanted to go for that hat-trick of sixes. But this time slower delivery. Very well disguised one from Shohag beating the batter.
Exactly. That is a excellent mind game from the bowler. Previous two deliveries, he was with his stock deliveries, but now slower. Again, I think he's rolling his fingers. Maybe another slow we will see. Oh, driven nicely. But finds the fielder there. Rotating the strikes.
Well, you called it right, Rosal. Once again, it was a cutter bowled by Shohag, but this time a bit too fuller. That's why Shumon could connect that. Only a single on that occasion.
Tarek Miru, he is on strike. Oh, goodness me. Unplayable. What a delivery. Shohag has delivered.
That swung like a banana in the air. Miru, certainly he will say that he is lucky. That ball not hitting the stumps. It was looking like going away when it was swinging in the air, away from the right-handed batter. Certainly made a dip, a very late dip.
Once again, looking for the Yorker delivery. Driven nicely into the onside. Single to finish off the over. 147 for 4 after 17.
ইন্ডিয়াতে তো কি বলে ওদেরকে নাকি কোন পিচে প্র্যাকটিস করতে হয়েছে বিতর্ক আর পাকিস্তান সাউথ আফ্রিকা মনে হয়
সাউথ আফ্রিকা তো এই সিরিজ জিতলে তো ফাইনালে উঠে যাবে। আমি শানুকে বলি যে এই সিরিজ জিতলে ফাইনালে উঠে যাবে, এই প্রেশারই ওরা চোখ করবে, ফাইনাল পর্যন্ত যাওয়ার বেড়া। 147 for 4. 14 of the last over. Tawhid 2 overs for 15. He was expensive in his last, giving 12 runs, 3 boundaries. Came of the bat of Meme. Very interesting ploy, bringing back a spinner in the 18th over. Upish! Oh! He tried, he gave it a real good try. Nevertheless, a single for the batting side. So suddenly they are pressing that accelerator from the 11th over to the 15th. They scored only 32 runs and they had to lose 3 wickets. And now, after the 15th over, they have already scored 23 in the last 2.2 overs. So certainly a shift in gears for the batting side. Bando design.
Exactly. Tarek Miru will be looking for boundary. But the bowler is not giving himself a room to hit a boundary or a over boundary. Very good from Tawhid. Shumon without helmet. He has come to the crease and he is continuing. Oh, that was a full toss. Just a single there. No signal of no.
Yes, 150 already on the board. 151 at this moment. He was coming down the wicket, and that is why Tawhid, he wanted to fire it to the right-handed batter. This time it is going straight and it goes for a boundary. So that is the boundary the batters were looking for in this over. Certainly ruining the good over so far from Tawhid, conceding only 4 of the first 4 deliveries, and this time a boundary. Flighted a bit. That is the problem there from Tawhid. That was well picked up by the batter and targeted that straight boundary.
Yeah, absolutely. Down on knee to get that ball. Once again. But that was far away from the right-handed batter, Tarek Miru. That's why he couldn't generate enough power on it.
With that single, 18 ends, 156 for 4.
শুনছিলেন ওই যে যখন আউট অন ক্লোজ থেকে আমরা এমনভাবে ভাই বলে মানে বুঝছেন ওই সাউন্ড আমি এটা শুনছিলাম হাসতে
156 for 4. What a match we are witnessing. But yes, it is very easy to get carried away for us as commentators with the flow of the game. But certainly we need to be mindful of the sounds we make. Sounds of excitement. Going with the flow of the game, of course. Another interesting strategy. Another spinner and a new one. Mohit in the penultimate over. Started well though, but played brilliantly, placed brilliantly. Wow! That didn't look like he hit it really hard, but he placed perfectly, bisecting those 2 fielders in the mid-wicket and long on region. What a shot!
Exactly, and I am pretty surprised, Shahjat, introducing a new bowler in this penultimate over. I think the batters of Bando design will be looking for more boundaries and over boundaries here in this over. Mohit is going to deliver another one. Oh, wide ball, extra runs, gifting runs to the batting team.
Well, certainly Mohit wasn't happy with the position of the mid-wicket fielder. Now he has been placed in a more straighter position, and now over his head. That is some shot. Brilliant hitting from Miru.
Tarek Miru, such an experienced campaigner in amateur franchise cricket tournaments. He used to play in last man stands cricket, amateur champions trophy, and so on. He was the man of the match in the previous game and scored a 50, and now 23 of 14 deliveries.
Well,
I was talking about this over, new bowler, so that's what I anticipated, which is going on.
That was asking to be hit, but oh my goodness, what did you do? Yes, it was a poor delivery, a high full toss, but probably a bit high on the bat as well. That is why it was not going the distance, but the fielder helped with that reverse cup. Not only he dropped, but also he pushed it out the boundary. Now outside edge, it is going for another boundary. Oh no, it lost its space due to that outfield. Look at the partnership, already 50 up. 174 for 4. Bando design, they are really finishing on a high.
Expensive over so far. 4 deliveries, 18 runs conceded by Mohit. But couple of overs ago, I told that Bando Design had to struggle to score nearly about 180. My goodness, what a shot! That is humongous one from Shumon. Down on knee and connected. Meaty part of the bat.
Well, the way these two batters are batting and they're targeting us, so certainly they could kill us with those balls. It was coming to our direction. What a hit it was. Picked up the length pretty quickly. And the decision of introducing a new bowler, that to a spinner, in the 19th over certainly backfiring for the fielding team. Oh, once again it was flighted and it is once again coming towards us. Over that mid-wicket fielder. 30 runs of this over. Oh my goodness. What a decision to bring this guy now. 186 for 4.
Goodness me. And I told that I was a bit confused and surprised. 4 sixes came from that over, and I think this over will cost the match for Dhaka Indians. Absolutely, and I know these players, Tariq Miru and Shumon, over the years, since I had the privilege to commentate in different kinds of corporate tournaments here in Dhaka. So I know the capability of them. So they won't let you go if you're not a good bowler. So that's what they done in the previous over.
That to the 19th over, no hiding place for the bowler. Shohak coming to finish the innings for Dhaka Indians. And after that first wicket and some really good bowling led by the skipper Jiten Sharma. After that over number 11 to 15 period, we certainly thought that they are not going to make it big, but well, they have some other ideas. Already 60 runs of the last 4 overs. 30 came off the last over only. Shohag starting the final over. Slapped away. There is protection. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off and extra cover. Those are the 5 boundary riders. So Shohag, he needs to be spot on.
Exactly, Shohag. And he was a little bit expensive in his previous over. First 2 overs, he went for 8 runs. And then he conceded 14 runs in his previous over. Now started with a single. Let's see. Can he finish on a high? Shumon. Oh, once again. Oh my goodness. What a shot. That's a gigantic one.
Well, the batters are finishing on a high, certainly, Rosel. And the fielders are mere spectators every time they goes big. Once again into the slot, leaving all 3 stumps exposed. Straight to the fielder. Oh, brilliant running between the wicket and sloppy from the fielder. He was just standing there and letting the ball to come to him rather than attacking the ball. These are very important runs. What are you doing, sir?
This is a crucial moment of the game, but the fielder was waiting on the boundary line to the ball to come. But I think he should collect the ball as early as possible and throw into the stumps. In the meantime, just picks up a single. Good understanding between these 2 batters, because Shumon has the ability to hit the ball as long as he can. Then Tariq Miru, that's why he want to be on strike. 73 runs partnership between these 2 in 31 deliveries. Miru just giving the strike to Shumon to hit a big 6 in the last delivery.
Well, Shumon was thinking of not taking the single, the ball before. He was batting on 44. And Miru seemed to be agreed with that decision, but finally they both decided to go for that run. Now Shumon has another chance to go big. If he can hit a 6 now, that will be his 50 as well. 45 of 19 deliveries and Miru 32 of 18 deliveries. These two certainly giving some headache to Dhaka Indians. So last ball coming up once again, expensive from Sohag. 11 already in this over. Field remains unchanged. It is a wide ball, so the bowler is certainly feeling the pressure.
Exactly. That's why he bowled too far away from the off stump, because such a power hitter Shumon is. That's why he was a bit afraid as well, bit nervous to bowl against Shumon. Oh, looking for a big one. Fielder underneath it and making no mistakes this time. Shumon, my goodness, just 5 runs short to his 50. And there's the end of the first innings as well. 198 for 5 after 20 overs. But this is a very, very eventful first innings we have seen, Shajat. First, we have seen that started very good Bando design, and then after finishing the power play, they started to attack the bowlers. Very good looking batting card. Mim and Shaon made a very good partnership. Mim 43 of 34 deliveries, Shaon 50 of 29. And then cameo innings from Babu, 19 of 13. Tariq Miru 32 unbeaten of 18 deliveries. Shumon, he was out in the last ball of the innings, 45 of 20 deliveries. He played such a beautiful innings, displayed some big shots today.
And the bowling card, Sohag, the wicket taker in the last ball of the innings, 1 for 34. Jitin Sharma was the leader of the attack, 2 for 24. Raji, he bowled well, 2 for 28. Nothing much to talk about, but that 1 over of 30 runs from Mohit, who is not on the card by the way, but that was the game changer. Certainly gave away at least 20 runs more, 3 extras, so they were disciplined on that area, but they certainly considered too much runs for my liking. 198 for 5, that is the final score from Bando design, so that will take some chase for Dhaka Indians to pick up their first win of this tournament. We are now taking a short break and we will be back live with the run chase.
apart from fabric composition, anything else is a problem apart from fabric.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live of Royal Champions Trophy Season 4. First game between Bando Design and Dhaka Indians. Bando Design, they played really very well in the first innings, batted excellently. They scored 198 runs for 5 wickets, and the target for Dhaka Indians 199. The two openers, Mim and Shaun, started really very well. Eloquence of power they displayed. And in the end, Tariq Miru and Shumon finished on a high for Bando Design. Dhaka Indians, they need to chase 198 runs to win their first game in Royal Champions Trophy Season 4. On the other hand, if Bando Design will defend 198 runs, they will win their second game on the trot here in this series, here in this tournament. First ball. Oh, that's a very good delivery. Oh, wide ball in the end, but got some swing. Welcome, Shajat.
Thank you so much, Rosal. Once again, a very good morning to you. Definitely, as commentators, we got the best seat in the house to watch the game on a winter morning with a cup of tea in our hand. What more you want? And of course, today, Christmas. A very happy, Merry Christmas to everyone. A holiday, worldwide, festive time, New Year's around the corner. Winter season and some cricket. This is quick single. That's the first run on the board. That was really good throw, but I think the batter would have been safe anyway. In fact, the second run, first run off the bat, so 2 without any wicket.
Yeah, absolutely. The beautiful scenario here in this Dhaka, Mirpur. Winter season is on progress, and also in winter, cricket is the best game to play. That's why we're having cricket here in this season. Lots of cricket, corporate crickets, international crickets. We're having here in Bangladesh.
And not to forget, when you talk about cricket and Christmas, tomorrow is the Boxing Day. Lots of
Right.
test cricket will be on action. Happy time for all cricket lovers. Already 3 balls bowled in this over. So change in the strategy. Wicketkeeper Mim, the opening batter, he is coming up to the stumps to prevent the batters to go down the wicket. He pulled that from the crease, placed it beautifully for the first boundary of the innings.
Yeah, there was a vacant area into the leg side. There was no fielder into the deep in the leg side. Up in the circle, there is a mid wicket, but there is no square leg as well inside the 30-yard. So that's why the bowler bowled, Tariq Miru bowled a half tracker, and that was effortless from the batter, just dragging the ball into the onside, and picks up an easy boundary. Now there is a square leg, deep square leg. Uses the pace of the delivery, just opens the face of the bat, but finds the fielder into deep gully.
So this is the first over in the power play. They got a big total on the board. 199 is the target. So the 2 boundary riders are fielding at long off and mid wicket. And long off will be now in action. Single to end the first over after 7 for no loss. And yes, this is corporate cricket, amateur cricket, semi-professional cricket, whatever you can say. And without the support of the sponsors, none of these could be possible. And we have Messrs. Hassan and Brothers to thank for this tournament. For nearly 30 years, Messrs. Hassan and Brothers has been successfully realizing challenging construction projects in Bangladesh, and with an annual construction output of about BDT 150 crore is renowned in the construction and civil engineering segment of Bangladesh. Messrs. Hassan and Brothers owes its success to the creativity, integration, dedication and hard work of its approximately 2,000 employees working together as one large team with perfect routine. They materialize even the most complex construction projects on schedule and with best quality.
Absolutely. Without sponsors, nowadays cricket is not happening. It's not beautiful. Like sponsors are like salt in the curry. So thank you very much, Hassan and Brothers, for being with Royal Champions Trophy Season 4. Back of length the delivery. Oh, run out chance there. The call from the non-striking end. But Jitin refused Saddam there. Offside is full packed. But there is a sweeper for Jitin. And there is a third man as well. Shajal is the bowler. He's bowling second over. Oh, that's a late cut. But straight to the wicketkeeper. Fumble from the wicketkeeper. In the meantime, single taken by these two batters. The bowler is trying to bowl, trying to maintain his line and length far from the off stump. And also he is not giving any room for the batter to hit into the leg side, since leg side is vacant. There is no square leg, just a fielder inside the 30-yard circle in between square leg and mid wicket. Mid on is there. So intention is pretty clear from the bowler. Is trying to bowl into the fourth and fifth stump channel.
Definitely that should be the target from the bowlers. Shajal, short and wide. That was sixth stump probably. We were talking about fourth and fifth. A bit too wide on that occasion. Only a single. So Bando design, when they started batting, they started a bit cautiously, 5 of the first 2 overs, and then Mim started the onslaught against the off spinner. Tawheed it was, going for 3 boundaries, 3 beautiful cover drives, and then there was no looking back for them. Now Jitin, the skipper of the team for Dhaka Indians, he bowled really well today. 2 for 24 of his 4 overs. Now he has a job with the bat in hand.
Exactly, and he has taken the breakthrough for his team while they were bowling. But now the responsibility with the bat for Jitin, the skipper of Dhaka Indians. Now the single taken. Singles are coming for Dhaka Indians. Actually, they're not getting any room to hit boundaries or over boundaries, which is very important for the bowlers of Bando design. They wouldn't mind singles, doubles, because target is very, very high, 199. They need to score to win the game, Dhaka Indians. Shajal is maintaining a very good channel, this time into the fourth stump channel. Batsman just glided the ball down to the deep gully. Deep gully is there. Single to finish up the over. Dhaka Indians 11 for none after 2 overs.
এটা পাইলে আমাদের দিও তো আমি এটা আমি অভিপ্রায়ই পাঠাবো যে ব্রো কি হচ্ছে এগুলো
মারো ভাই এত ফানি ছিল
দেখি না হ্যালো আসসালামু আলাইকুম এই কিতি হ্যাঁ এই আমি একটু বাইরে আছি একটা কমেন্ট দিতে ইয়ে কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট কিছু ও আমি আমি তো বেশিরভাগ দিনই দেখা যায় যে উপরেই খাওয়া লাগে বরং তো আমার ফিগারগুলোই অনেক শেষ হয়ে যায় আল্লাহ রহমতে এখন না আল্লাহ রহমতে এখন পর্যন্ত সব ঠিক আছে যদিও এখন মানে এখন পর্যন্ত যেসব মাইলস্টোন পর্যন্ত যাওয়ার কথা আল্লাহ রহমতে এখন পর্যন্ত অল্প এখন এটা তো আসলে প্রতি প্রতি সপ্তাহে সপ্তাহে তো আসলে এটা
Russell Mia is the new bowler. Saddam 3 or 4, he's on strike. Right arm medium bowler. Looks like a pretty straight delivery. And, straight to the wicket keeper. Dhaka Indians 11 for none after 2.1 overs. Oh, this time straight to the fielder. Shumon is there into the cover. Fielders are in a ring. So they're enjoying Tariq Miru. Shumon, they're celebrating after that valiant effort from Shumon. Single taken in the meantime. Jitin. Oh, looking for a big one, and finally he connected. That sailed over into the fence for a 6.
We were talking about how good this surface is for the batters, and that is one indication. Thankfully for the batters, the sun is still hiding behind the clouds. Looking at the wicket, there are some cracks, but they will not open up till the surface is completely dried off. So definitely very good batting surface. Yes, Bando design, they got a good score on the board, but they certainly have to bowl well to defend it. And after that shot, Russell should have got the message as well. This time Apishli played into the gap. There is protection, so there will be a single only this time.
Oh, looking for 2, but no, refused by Saddam. As you were talking about, this is a very good for batting. And we have witnessed in the previous game, in the previous day's game, first game, morning game, chased by Bando Design, 187 runs. So still anyone's game, I think so. Oh, what a shot! Slapped it through the extra cover for a boundary.
What a shot, Saddam! It was short, there was width offered as well. There is protection in the deep cover boundary, but he played it well in front of the square through that extra cover region, giving that fielder no chance whatsoever. So this is a good over for the batting team. 12 already of it, still 1 ball to go, 23 for no loss. Certainly Dhaka Indians, they are making their intentions pretty clear. They want to chase this.
Oh, depth of the wicket, just defended and takes a single. I think bit of extra bounce he faced. And that's the end of the over. It's 24 for none after 3.
Already to there are 2 associations. সরকার চেঞ্জের পরে আমি আর পারভেজ আমরা ইনিশিয়ালি কথা বলতেছিলাম যে ঠিক অ্যাসোসিয়েশন না বাট কিছু একটা করা ফর দ্য ফিউচার কমেন্টেটরস ফর দ্য জুনিয়র কমেন্টেটরস মেবি আর কিছু না হোক একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম যেখানে উই কুড হ্যাভ প্র্যাকটিস বেশি সো ওখান থেকে কথা উঠতেছিল যে এই অ্যাসোসিয়েশন সেই অ্যাসোসিয়েশন, তারপর আফটার মাহফুজ বিং সিলেক্টেড ফর দ্য অ্যাজ দ্য সেক্রেটারি অফ আসিফ মাহমুদ, তখন আমরা একটু চিন্তা করতেছিলাম তাইলে এখন এই সুযোগে, কিন্তু সমস্যা হচ্ছে মাহফুজরে পাইতেছে না। মাহফুজের সাথে আমাদের ইনিশিয়ালি কথা হয়েছে, মাহফুজ অন বোর্ড বলে হ্যাঁ ব্রো আমরা আসি, তোমরা আগায় যাও আমি আসি, কিন্তু সে এখন এত বেশি বিজি হয়ে যাচ্ছে যে তারে পাইতেছে না। সো আমরা একটা জায়গায় এসে আটকায় আছি, সো নেক্সট স্টেপে কী করবো এটাই আমি বুঝতেছি না।
Deceived by the bowler. Excellent delivery from Shajal.
আমরা একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম, ঠিক অ্যাসোসিয়েশন এখনো চিন্তা করতেছি না, একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম যেখানে আমরা প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারবো, যেখানে আমরা সবাই একজন আরেকজনের সাথে টাইট থাকবো। গুড শট।
Oh, that's gone. Wasn't a poor shot or bad shot, but straight to the fielder. My goodness, gone. First wicket down of Dhaka Indians.
That was a huge wicket. Saddam, he was looking very good. He is terrific outside that off stump, and it was outside that off stump. It was hit well, but straight to the fielder, as Rosal was mentioning, and he failed to keep it on the ground. So first wicket down for Dhaka Indians. That is a big blow. 24 for 1. Okay, এখন এক ওভারে 30 রান করতে হবে। সাদ্দাম কত রান করেছে? 11, 3.2 ওভারে। Mohit Budhiraja is the number 3 batter. Consider 30 of that penultimate over. I still don't get it. Why did he bowl that over? Oh, direct hit would have been very interesting. Well, Rosal, on a serious note, I might sound a bit harsh, but Mohit, he didn't seem like that bowler who could bowl at the death. He might be very good in the middle overs because he was sliding the ball, maybe could extract some perches of the surface, but giving flights to the ball against being an off spinner against the right hander, I don't think he was the best choice of bowlers for that 19th over.
Exactly. I'm totally agree with you. Oh, just defended that ball. That was pretty close to the stumps. What a delivery. And when the bowlers are doing very good, bowlers were doing very good, like after getting 2 wickets or 3 wickets, that will be the ideal situation to bowl for bowler like Mohit, because the bowlers are were getting advantage from the surface and also taking wickets. So batters would play defensively. So he would went for like 10 to 12 runs or 15 runs, but not 30 runs. So I think it's a lack of captaincy. I think so.
Absolutely, a lapse in judgment for the captain on that occasion. Yes, you were talking about that period of over number 11 to 15, maybe 1 over then. Oh, good shot. It was a bit uppish. The fielder was interested at Gali, but it was played well over his head. So Jitin, he looks in control from that shot, 18 of 12 with that boundary.
Let's have a look at the replay. That's a very good shot, almost to the off stump, and he just cuts it really very well, and just above the fielder into the short backward point, or you can say short, you can say deep gully. Good shot and boundary. Very eventful over. Straight down the ground. Oh, yes. That's gone. Boundary for Dhaka Indians, and boundary to finish up the over. 2 boundaries came from this over and a wicket as well. Dhaka Indians 33, for 1 after 4. এটা করলে খুবই ভালো। আমরা একটা প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারলে যে ধরেন হচ্ছে গিয়ে আমরা we can help each other.
হ্যাঁ, ইভেন মাঝে মধ্যে হয়তো বা কোনো টুর্নামেন্ট নাই,
Get together.
নিজেরা একটা সেশন যেখানে আমরা ভোকাব নিয়ে কথা বললাম,
এবং
প্রোনাউন্সিয়েশন নিয়ে কথা
সবচেয়ে বড় কথা হচ্ছে আমরা ধরেন এরকম একটা সেটা আপনার চ্যানেল হোক বা হচ্ছে পারভেজ ভাইয়ের চ্যানেল হোক বা এরকম একটা আমরা চ্যানেলে যে কমেন্টেটর অ্যাকচুয়ালি কি ফেস করতেছে, অন্যান্য দেশের কমেন্টেটররা কেমন কি ইনকাম করতেছে, আমাদের এখানে কি কি ল্যাকিংস,
এগুলো নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলতে পারি।
এগুলো নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলতে পারি। এগুলো যদি ভাইরাল হয়
Exactly, we don't have that platform.
This time just soft-handedly played into the offside. Single from Mohit.
So an interesting tactic, I could say, adopted by Jitin. In the last 2 balls of the last over, he hit a boundary 1 over the gully fielder through that backward point region and 1 straight down the ground. Oh, that is a good ball, Russell. So on both occasions we saw that Jitin, he seemed to slightly move towards the leg side, exposing all 3 stumps, and then when the ball was bowled at a shorter length, he just cut it away over the top. When it was bowled at a fuller length, a half volley, he played through the line straight. So that is an interesting tactics and seems to be working so far very well in favor of Jitin. Lost his run up. That is not the first time we saw.
And one thing very familiar for me, Shajat, the batting stance and body language of Jitin looks like Sachin Tendulkar. Goodness me. And I was thinking about, this is very familiar to me, but finally I could recognize. Look at that batting stance. Oh, again coming down the wicket, but missed it.
Yes. Especially after that down the wicket attempt. Jitin Sharma, he has played cricket at the highest level. He played IPL in 2009 season. He was a part of that Kolkata Knight Riders. So definitely he is someone who played this game. And of course the era you are talking about, everyone idolized Sachin Tendulkar. Yes, now you have put ideas in my mind. Once again, that is Apish. We were just praising about Jitin. And that is a classic example of commentator's curse. Jitin has to depart. A big wicket for Bando design. Second one gone for Dhaka Indians.
Exactly, and fun part is that when I used to praise batters, and the very next delivery, the batter would go on. My goodness. So I am the ultimate curse for the batters. So second wicket goes down for Dhaka Indians. I think they have to struggle to chase this target, since Bando design bowlers are very much capable of defending this total here in this surface. কয়েকদিন পরে কিন্তু বুঝতে পারবে, 2-3টা ম্যাচ করলে কিন্তু বুঝতে পারবে প্রোডাকশনের কি বাজে অবস্থা।
Thank you very much.
এটাই আমাদেরই আসলে স্ট্রিক্ট হইতে হবে।
Enamul Gaffar, the new batter. Apish, another chance, and the fielder accepts gleefully back-to-back wicket for Russell. Bando design, they are really making early inroads, picking up 3 very quick wickets within the first 5 overs.
Absolutely, and the bowler Russell Mia, he's on fire. Consecutive 2 wickets of Dhaka Indians he has taken, And the very next delivery will be his hat-trick delivery. Who knows? He will get a hat-trick. Will he?
Well, only time will tell. He played a bit early to go over the top. Maybe zipped off the surface, toe end of the ball, and it popped up in the air, and an easy take for Ahmed at mid-off. Both catches were grabbed by him. Caught Ahmed, bowled Russell. Seems to a successful combination working for Bando Designs. Dhaka Indians, they are really now pushed back to the wall. What an over, 1 run, 2 wickets. Who would have thought Russell, after conceding 13 of the first over, he could make such a comeback. So this will be a hat-trick ball for Russell.
Hat-trick delivery, and the fielder is in gully. Gully point there, cover. Short extra cover. Silly mid-off there. High up in the air. I'm talking about the hat-trick. Will he get it? Oh yes, that's the hat-trick for Russell Mia. I anticipated that, Sajjad. I asked you a question. Will he?
Oh Munna, what have you done? Why do you have to play that shot? Forget about the hat-trick. Your team is 34 for 3 in the chase of 199. That is such a brain fade moment for the batter, Munna. But once again, that very combination caught Ahmed, ball Russell. No, this is not an action replay of Gaffar's wicket. This is a brand new wicket. Munna goes for a golden duck. The hat-trick wicket for Russell. A brilliant over. Triple wicket. Hat-trick maiden over.
5 overs gone. Dhaka Indians 34 for 4.
Raju, left arm spinner, top edge, top edge. Every ball is now looking like an event, and those events certainly is going Bando's way. What an over, 1 run, 3 wickets. That too a hat-trick. What a day for Russell.
It will be a memorable day for Russell. Hat-trick. Hat-trick in the Christmas day. Can you believe it? It will be a memorable day for Russell Mia for a long years. So 4 catches taken by Shaun Bhuiya. He's the skipper of the side Bando Design. So what an achievement today.
That is the score comparison. Bando Design 39 for no loss. And let's not talk about Dhaka Indians. Horrible, horrible. See, that was the comparison we saw at the end of 5.3 overs. But let me go back 3 balls. After 5 overs, Bando Design, they were 35. They had 35 on the board. And Dhaka Indians, they had 34 on the board. Almost nothing in between. But the problem is Dhaka Indians, they lost 4 wickets. And on that platform, of 35 for no loss. The last over of the power play, Bando Design, they could capitalize on that. They scored 14 of that final over and they had that start. But now Dhaka Indians, they have lost 4 wickets. How they could capitalize on the power plays as well? Yes, cheaply bowled, only 3 runs of the final over of the power play. 37 for 4 after 6.
The hat-trick man is continuing his third over. Down the leg. And easy single taken behind square of the wickets. Dhaka Indians top order and middle order is collapsed by the bowlers of Bando Design. Russell Mia, another delivery almost to the 5th stump channel. Is getting some inward movement from the surface.
Well, the figure he has now, 15 for 3. Not to forget, all 3 wickets came off a hat-trick. Russell Mia, he can feel now very lighter on his feet. And he can feel that he could do whatever he wants with that cricket ball in hand. Certainly, fast bowling is about rhythm, is about momentum. Russell, he has got both.
Exactly. He's flying high. He's got the hat-trick in his previous over. 3 wickets and a single. He's trying to continue his form in this over as well. The batters are very nervous here in this wicket. Especially Mohit. Bit of sluggish we have seen from the very beginning of his innings. On the other hand, Tauhid just came to the crease a few moments ago. Oh, mix up there, but no damage done. They didn't take the single.
Once again, a very good over, very tight over from Russell. 3 of it so far. Look at the run rate, 5.85. Initially, they started with almost 10 and over. The requirement I'm talking about will be a dot ball once again. Brilliant over from Russell. After 7, 40 for 4.
কালকে কমেন্ট্রি কোথায়
কালকে কোথাও নাই, শুক্রবার একটু ফ্রেন্ডরা সহ এক ফ্রেন্ড
কালকে সরি কালকে তো বৃহস্পতিবার
শুক্রবার এক ফ্রেন্ড আসছে ইউকে থেকে, ওরা আবার চলে যাবে। শুক্রবার আমরা সব ছোটবেলার ফ্রেন্ডরা ফ্রেন্ডস অ্যান্ড ফ্যামিলি কই জানি একটা রিসোর্টে যাব, ওইটারই
গাজীপুর নাকি
না গাজীপুর না, টঙ্গীর দিকে, নামটা ভুলে গেছি। ওটারই প্ল্যান করতে, খেলা শেষে যাবো ফ্রেন্ডের বাসায়, এই যে এখানে ব্রাকেন সিটিতে। কেমনি যাবো, কেমনি কী করবো। আমার খুব ফেভারিট মুভি
Raju, in his first over, went for 3 runs, straight a delivery, and just defended with a soft hand.
See, Rosal, the complexion of the game. In the first innings, from Raji, the left-arm spinner, from Dhaka Indians, and also from Tawheed of spinner, they all were bowling in a flatter trajectory. They were darting the ball into the right-hander, firing it. And now, with 40 for 4, look at Raju this time. Goes big once again, fielders underneath it. And wicket number 5, the first one for Raju. And the bowlers, they are now expressing themselves. Once again, a flighted one. That was the point I was trying to make. Raju is bowling with a lot of heart, lot of freedom, lot of air. Mohit goes for 5. There's the 5th wicket for 40.
Absolutely. Now the wicket goes down of Dhaka Indians. Mohit tried to break his shackles, but he had to pay the price. That was very low, and he slogged it into the onside, but there is a fielder into the deep, and he has taken a very good catch. I think Mohit picked up very early. That's why the ball skied very high.
See, the shot was on. The shot was on. It was into the leg side. So definitely there was vacant area through that mid-wicket region. But when you are 4 down, the tentativeness comes into your mind. Whether should I play, should I go for that shot or not? And for that tentativeness, Mohit probably made a very late decision to go big. And on that process, he couldn't place the ball.
Right.
And of course, flighted delivery from Raju once again. So it was a flighted delivery against Mohit. So no pace provided by the bowler. So all the pace, all the momentum had to be provided by the batter himself. But as he made a very late decision, he didn't have that time to make that late adjustment.
Exactly. Adjustment was not good. Appeal there. Strong appeal by the wicket keeper. As you were talking about that, the ball hits the upper part of the bat. That's why the ball went very high, and he had to go back to the pavilion. And I think he should play. He should play and execute the boundaries in that vacant regions, because already 4 wicket goes down of your team. So you should play sincerely and carefully and finding those gaps, and you should play the grounded shots as well. 8 overs gone, 41 for 5 Dhaka Indians.
See, going back to the discussion of Mohit's dismissal, yes, I agree with you that maybe he could have taken that safer route, playing on the ground, milking those singles or doubles. Yeah, that could be one strategy. But it is absolutely okay if you want to counter-attack, but that clarity of mind needs to be there. If you want to go big, you have to make sure from your heart that I am going big. I am targeting those boundaries. You need to pick your bowlers, you need to pick your fielders as well, maybe looking the gaps, and you need to pick the right deliveries. You need to pick the right time as well. Everything was wrong on that decision, unfortunately, for Mohit. Shagor, the new bowler, seems to have some pace, skiddy nature on that delivery, we could say. Now this is a very uphill task for Dhaka Indians. Of course, yes, this is cricket, this is a funny game. You cannot say it's over till it's over. But from now on, what should be the strategy from Dhaka Indians, Rosal?
I think, as already I said, that they need to find the gaps, and hitting boundaries on into those gaps, because offside is still behind score of the wickets, 2 fielders inside the 30-yard circle, so you should target those areas. Third man is, if you clear that short third, you will get a boundary. So they should target those areas. And also, leg side is packed. Look at that, mid wicket is there, deep square leg is there, and also there is a long on. So I think it will be wise decision for the batters to find boundaries and hit the balls into the offside.
Well, very well, yes. And of course, not to forget about those singles. So far, 3 singles in this over. Going for a big shot, but will be a boundary. Wow, that was hit with some power. Tawhid on that occasion. 3 singles on the trot. Certainly making the feeling the batters more confident. This time it was into the slot. He was ready for it. Slightly over-pitched maybe from the bowler. No chance for that long on fielder. A very welcome boundary for Dhaka Indians.
Pressure releasing boundary, I think so. Oh, that's a full toss. Driven straight to the fielder, Shumon. Not a good throw. That was a wide throw from Shumon. But backup was there. That's why they didn't have to give to 1 extra run from overthrow. Good over so far, because 4 singles already came and a boundary. Last ball. Oh yes, as I was talking about, if you clear those 2 fielders, you will get a boundary. Just maybe 4 or 5 inch short for MD Tariq Miru to take a catch.
It was a slower delivery, so good thinking from the bowler's point of view. And maybe once again a late decision, but thankfully he played with wholeheartedly. That is why he was able to carry it over the fielder's head. 50s up, 53 for 5 after 9. So very productive over, 12 of the Shagor over. So see, that is the importance of singles, importance of rotating the strike. After the first 3 balls, Shagor was thinking, well, I am conceding way too many runs. Then he presented a half volley. It was a 4 through that wideish long on region. And then he was actually costly, and he presented an opportunity to go over the top through the offside. So that is good work done by Tawhid and Shohag. They need to continue that. Yes, there will be some over that will be tighter, but you need to make sure you will cover that up. Do not concede. Do not allow the bowler to accumulate too many dust balls.
Oh, straight back to the bowler. As you were talking about the importance of taking singles and rotating strikes. So singles are very important for building a partnership. So these 2 batters need to build a partnership. If you want to win a game, you need to make a very good partnership. This time, played it into the onside. Still, he picked up early. That's why he doesn't get enough power on it.
Absolutely. And the 2 dot balls prior to that, certainly putting Tawhid under some pressure. That was a false shot induced by the batter. He was trying to go over the mid-wicket boundary, certainly not judging the length of the ball, not judging the pace of the surface. So mid-wicket pushed back to the boundary line. Once again, flighted ball. Raju is really enticing the batters to go big. This is brilliant bowling from him. Look at his figures, 1 for 6. We were talking about Russell. He picked up the wickets, and Raju, he is miserly as he could be.
Exactly. Silently, he is bowling really very well. Oh, slogged it. And that is into the stands for a 6.
Brilliant cat and mouse game going on between Raju and the batters. This time, Tawhid once again targeting those square leg area. Once again, a fuller length. And Tawhid, he went wholeheartedly at it. Similar ball, which was the result of Mohit's wicket in the previous over, but this time Tawhid, he was very clear and he knew where to hit it, how to hit it. Turn 8 of this over. So halfway through the inning, 61 for 5.
সেটা করব যদি সামনের বার তো আবার হবে মানে বছরটা শেষই আর এই ভেনু ম্যানেজার এটাতে করলাম কিন্তু এগুলোতে অ্যাকচুয়ালি মনে হয় ওই যে মামা চাচা খেলা এগুলো চলে
Shaun Ahmed, the skipper, with 4 catches today. He comes on to bowl. Some more spin. Leg spin. Good fielding. Yes, it seemed like an easy pick for that fielder Rahman, but it was the spinner on display and it was played uppishly. So there was all opportunities, there were all chances. The ball to go swinging away from the fielder. So that fielder in the deep, he waited. He waited, he watched the ball, let the ball swing, and then he picked up. Good fielding. Little things that matter.
Yeah, that's called the intelligent presence of mind from the fielder. A very familiar term in cricket. Intelligent presence of mind from the bowler, from the batter as well. That's a wide ball. Leg break bowler. Yes, Ahmed. Shaun Ahmed, and he's the captain. Oh, high up in the air, but a very, very dolly-molly catch for the skipper.
It was not the best ball he bowled so far. And that is how leg spinners work for you. They will pick you wickets. They will give you wickets. Shohag, he wanted to go big. He wanted to hit it really hard rather than timing it, managing only the slice of the bat. And an easy catch, easy cotton ball. So 6 down. So when things were looking a bit brighter for Dhaka Indians, they lost another wicket, 64 for 6.
Let's have a look at the replay. Not a good delivery. There was a short piece delivery, but batsman was totally failed on that occasion to hit a 6 or a 4 into the square leg region. My goodness. Very, very sloppy from the batter. That costs the wicket of Shohag. New batter comes in. It's Dipu. Flighted delivery. Just played it into the onside once again. Catch it is the call. But 5 catches taken by the skipper.
Seems like Shaun has magnets in his hands and the ball is made of iron. So it is attracting the ball. Flighted, missed. Now we have seen Raju giving the ball flights, and Shaun Ahmed, he is doing the same. Such freedom they are getting as bowlers.
Exactly, because they need to hit. There is nothing from the game for Dhaka Indians. They have to take the risk of hitting those kind of shots. In the meantime, the over is finished. 65 for 6 after 11 overs. Good delivery into the full length and very close to the batter's pad. Just defended the ball. Ooh, just went past under the bat of Deepu.
Raju into his final over, 1 for 12. I could remember only 1 6 over square leg of the bat of Tawhid in the previous over. Other than that, he bowled really well. At times enticing the batter, making them go for the big shot and missing. 66 for 6, all 6 on the scorecard. They need a 6 now. Tawhid, can he hit it? Oh, he certainly aimed for that. Not a 6, but he will get a boundary. For now, that will work.
Boundary for Dhaka Indians. I think much needed boundary for Dhaka Indians right at the moment. Tawhid 20 of 22 deliveries. Let's have a look at the replay once again. Into the slot and slogged it really very well in between the two fielders. Deep mid wicket and square leg. Raju. Oh, just a little bit turning away from Tawhid.
You were talking about Jitin's batting style resembling of Sachin Tendulkar. Now, if you look closely, Raju, when he delivers, right before he delivers the ball, there, it will be a white ball. But his action is reminding me of Dinesh Mongia. The left-arm, tall left-arm spinner. He was basically an all-rounder, played the 2003 World Cup. How old were you in 2003?
Just 6 years old.
Well, that is out. That is out in between. So, that wide delivery, extra ball, extra wicket. The second one for Raju. Tawhid, he departs now. So, definitely Dhaka Indians, they are now staring down the barrel. 71 for 7.
Let's have a look at the replay. What a catch! My goodness, excellent work behind the stumps.
Well, Rosal, after seeing this catch, I'm never gonna complain again for those catches that the wicket keepers take in that EA 2007 game, in computer game.
Right.
So those catches actually happen. Look at that one, meme, fantastic. Thank you for that. Shaun, continuing. Pulled away. So we were talking about 2003 World Cup. Rosal, we know
I was 6 years old.
you were 6 years old. So definitely, I don't think you remember much about your team winning that World Cup.
Actually, I was very young and actually, in that time, actually, I don't know much about cricket.
Definitely, 6 years old. How would you know? And of course, the previous one you were too, when Australia started their run of winning World Cups. What a team it was. 1999, 2003, 2007, 3 consecutive World Cup. And yes, I was one of the lucky ones from that generation, watching that invincible team, rise of that Australian team.
Right. Yeah, in that World Cup final game between Australia and India, I have seen from the highlights, you know that Ricky Ponting played a very, very excellent innings, 140 unbeaten. Damien Martin was the partner. who
Well-
scored nearly about 89 maybe.
Well, the time you watched those highlights, cricket or those kind of hitting, it was actually very regular in modern day cricket. But when it actually happened, we all were in awness, awestruck. Whoa, what is happening? 357 for 2. So the final actually ended after 1 innings. Even though Sachin Tendulkar was probably in the form of his lifetime in that World Cup, I have watched Sachin bat in the 96 World Cup, though I don't remember much about that 96 World Cup, but certainly after that, all the World Cups I have watched him bat in 99, 2003, 2007, 2011. 2011 was, of course, India was the champions and
Right,
Sachin was was the leading run scorer. But nothing like the Sachin Tendulkar we watched in 2003 World Cup.
Exactly, and he was the leading run scorer in that World Cup, which is highest till now, 672 runs in that World Cup 2003. So it was a memorable tournament for Sachin Tendulkar as well, but very bad luck for them in the final. Australia, if Australia go through to the final, they won't lose many. So that's why they are the champions, 6-time champions in ICC Cricket World Cup. And but I'm a bit surprised that 434 runs and 438 runs. Still, this is not, I think, breakable in modern day cricket as well. What's your observation from this, Shahjad?
It will go for 4 byes now. Well, no, the ball that ball stopped. The batters will pick up 3 probably. 3 runs. Yeah, so from that game, 434 and 438. 2 by runs, in fact, not 3. So I remember coming back from my friend's house. Up in the air. This will be another wicket. Yes, it is. Shuman, he accepts the catch. He accepts the wicket, in fact. So number 8 goes down. 75 for 8. Saleh goes for 1 only. Dhaka Indians. It's only a matter of time now for them. So we were talking about some old memories. So I remember coming back home from my friend's house, and I turned on the TV and I watched that South Africa was batting. They were around 200 run mark, 200 something in the 30th over. I don't exactly remember the exact overs. I was like, wow, they have batted well. Then I saw the next card on the TV screen, still 200 plus run required. I was like, what? So what is the target? So that time, from that point of time, I watched the whole game, and what a game it was. For the first time in the history of the game, history of the ODI game, one team scored 400 plus, and the team batting second chased it successfully. Nowadays, even nowadays, with those flatter surfaces, with those regulations favoring the batters, even now 400 is not very easy to come by. So going back to that time, against those kind of bowling attacks, against those older balls, that time one ball was being used for the whole 50 over in an innings, that was not easy. And that is why I rate that double hundred, the first ever double hundred in ODI cricket from Sachin Tendulkar, highly than any other double hundreds being scored in ODI crickets. with 2 new balls, getting the reverse sweep out of the attack, off spinners out of the equation. I'm not I'm not disrespecting anyone, but certainly that time batting was much more difficult job than now it is. Meanwhile, another successful over from Shumon, 2 by runs and a wicket, 75 for 8 after 14. Shaun Ahmed, the skipper, picked up a wicket, picked up 5 catches. Once again flighted. That is a good hit, but it will be cut off by the fielder. Really good fielding. Look at the commitment. The required run rate is over 20, only 2 wickets in hand. So definitely you have the game in pocket, but still he is diving around, saving runs for his team. That's really commendable from Bando design.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, another good delivery. Appeal there. Single taken. Oh, goodness me. Lazy at the end from Shobuj. My goodness. Lazy approach from him. And umpire reviewed.
Well, lazy is an understatement for that effort. Lazy is the word they have been since the beginning of this game. I remember that one incident where the long off fielder, he wasn't even moving. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that could be out. He didn't even place the bat. He was trying to place his foot. But I'm not really sure he succeeded on that. He himself knows that he is in trouble. So immediately he was signaling towards the umpire that maybe I landed on the crease, but on the crease is out. I'm not really sure what's gonna be his future, but for me, that is really close. We are still waiting for the third umpire's decision. But Rosal, I'm afraid that could be number 9.
Yeah, it's really tough to decide. When the ball breaks the stumps, his foot was behind the line or not. That's the question. So in slow motion, we can see and understand very clearly. So let's have a look for the another angle. We are waiting for the on-field umpire's decision. Yes. Finger goes up. That's gone. 9th wicket down of Dhaka Indians. This is really a very miserable situation for Dhaka Indians. They will definitely lose the game.
Well, this is the Christmas day. This is a holiday. Seems like Dhaka Indians, they are a bit rusty. Probably they are feeling a bit lazy. It looks like that someone from their side, they don't want to wake up from that holiday morning sleep. Really lazy is an understatement for them. Poor effort on the field, with the ball, with the bat. Only thing they won today was the toss.
Last wicket of Dhaka Indians. In the meantime, that's a wide. .77 on the board for Dhaka Indians. 1 wicket needed to win the game for Bando design. Captain. Oh, that's a very good shot. Just getting the ball underneath the bat and perfectly executed.
Yes, please, please keep on hitting those boundaries. We deserve some entertainment. That was it. That was a good shot. That is 6 number 123 in the tournament. So Shaun Ahmed giving the ball a bit of air and certainly picked up by Deepu. It was a really good hit, really strong hit with the wind as well. That helped the ball to carry over the boundary. Way behind. Then Bando design. Quicker ball.
Comparison between Bando design and Dhaka Indians. We were behind comparing the runs and also wickets. That's a total misery for Dhaka Indians. Just a little bit of turning away from the batter, leaving that delivery. Last 30 deliveries, 20 runs, 4 wickets. Looks like a half tracker, but still the batter couldn't manage a boundary from that one. 15 gone, 83 for 9.
Well, it is an one-way traffic for Bando design from the morning. With the bat, they started really well. 49 of the power play, finishing really strong. 72 runs in the last 5 overs. Put a score of 198 for 5. In reply, Dhaka Indians, they got a good start. 24 in the opening partnership from 3.1 overs. But after that, they started losing wicket. They started losing momentum. Hat-trick from Russell. At the end of 5 overs, 34 for 4. Ended the power play with a score of 37 for 4. Then over number 6 to 10. After 10, they were 61 for 5. After 15 now, 83 for 9. So nothing is going their way. Losing wicket at regular, more than regular intervals. 24, 34, 34, 34, 40, 64, 71, 75, 76. Not good. Not good batting display from them.
Absolutely. Shagor into the attack. It's a good delivery. Maintaining stump to stump. Driven through the offside. Just picks up a single. And Dhaka Indians batters are just reducing the gap. Reducing the loose gap. So that's what they are trying to do, Deepu and Raji. Margin of loose they are trying to reduce. This time another single. One-sided, totally a one-sided game, Sajjad.
Yes, after this heavy defeat, this will be very difficult job for Dhaka Indians. They have already lost 1 game, so this will be their second game that will end in a lost cause. This will be a boundary. Wanted to bowl a fast Yorker. Shagor ended up with a full toss. Just a touch from Raji. Batter number 11. So boundary for Dhaka Indians. So we were talking about the points table. Dhaka Indians, they have already suffered a heavy defeat in the first game. So their net run rate is not looking good. Negative, minus 3.8 already prior to this game. And after today's loss, oh my goodness, it will be a very difficult job for them to come back from that. On the other hand, Bando design, they will certainly take this and their net run, this will help their net run rate cause as well. Good ball. Shaun Ahmed, the skipper, bringing back his quicker bowler, going for the kill. He certainly doesn't want to field for 20 overs.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you were talking about Bando Designs net run rate, and if they win nearly about in a big margin, like about 80 runs or 90 runs win, and they will lead the points table. And after winning this game, they will be on top, because Super Giants, who's are in the top, they played 2 games and 1 lost, 1 win, though net run rate is high, 1.616. So Bando Design, they will be on top after winning this game. This time, square cut there, but finds the fielder, and that's the end of the over. It's 89 for 9 after 16.
Will be wide. Shaun Ahmed into his final over. 1 for 14. Both teams are just going through the motions currently. Oh, was that an edge? Certainly hands on head for the skipper.
Yeah, that was a wrong one as well from the skipper Shaun Ahmed, missed by Dipu. Once again, wrist pressure from the bowler. Just a single there behind square.
See, Rosal, you can see the strategy from Dhaka Indians now. They are certainly looking forward to play their full quota of 20 overs. Yes, this heavy defeat will certainly have its toll on their net run rate, but maybe even so slightly, but it will reduce a bit. It will a big appeal. Okay, if they can complete these 20 overs, maybe not as heavy toll as it looks like now, because even if you get out now, if you get all out under 20 overs, during the calculation of net run rate, 20 overs will be counted. So, and of course you could have that opportunity to score maybe 10 runs, 15 more runs, 20 runs, if you could play those all 20 overs. So yes, this is something they need to keep in mind, and they could take from this game. So of course, this is all about calculations going forward in the tournament. You never know if they could win the remaining games. These little things that could matter.
Yeah, absolutely. You are right. That's why they are just trying to stay in the crease, and if they get the looseners, they will try to maximize their results. That's what they are trying to do right at the moment. In the meantime, it's another over is finished. 17 gone. It's 92 for 9. সিটি ক্লাবের সবাই ডিএমসিতে আমদেশে ডিএমসি হ্যাঁ 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 আরে ওরা সবই জানে ডিএমসি সিটি
92 for 9. Chagor will continue from the street end. 5 extras so far. Single only. Shohag, new bowler introduced.
Shohag is being introduced in the 18th over. Left-arm medium bowler into the leg side, and batsman just tried to pull it, though couldn't play well, but gets a single there. Razi is the batter. He's on strike, 7 of 9. On the other hand, Deepu 13 of 18. They are trying to play all of the overs because playing 20 overs is helping them to reduce the net run rate, negative net run rate in fact. That's why they are planning to play all of the overs. Shohag again into the leg side. Here's the pad. Might be. Yeah, leg by. Signal by the umpire.
So this is a frustrating partnership for Bando Designs. Already 18 runs partnership, 19 after that leg by. Record 241.2. So certainly win is out of equation for Dhaka Indians. Oh, it was edged. There is a protection behind the wicket keeper. So will be single only. Interesting field placement. That third man relatively straighter than its original position.
Two balls to finish off the over. Second last delivery of the 18th over. Record run rate is pretty interesting, 44.14, which is impossible. Another dot delivery, just saved his body from hitting the ball. Raji. The two bowlers, they are into the crease. So you cannot hope from them hitting boundaries and over boundaries. But still they are trying to do. Once again try to pull the ball. That's the end of the over. 18 gone. 96 for 9. Dear viewers, you are watching Royal Champions Trophy Season 4, and Hassan and Brothers are the sponsor of Royal Champions Trophy. For nearly 30 years, Messrs. Hassan and Brothers has been successfully realizing challenging construction projects in Bangladesh, and with an annual construction output of about BDT 150 crore, is renowned in the construction and civil engineering sector of Bangladesh. Messrs. Hassan and Brothers owes its success to the creativity, integration, dedication, and hard work of its approximately 2,000 employees. Working together as one large team with perfect routine, they materialize even the most complex construction projects on schedule and with best quality. Thank you, Hassan and Brothers, for being with us.
Russell starts with wide. This final over picked up a hat-trick. That fifth over of the innings in the last 3 balls, Jitin, Gaffar and Munna, they were the victims of his hat-trick. Swung wildly.
97 for 9. Deepu tried to hit big in the previous delivery, but couldn't connect it. Russell 3 wickets, and he was the hat-trick man from the side. Oh, looking for a big one. Finds the fielder there. Just falling short. Couple of bounces to that fielder, Babu. Raji back on strike. Almost to bring up 100.
Well, certainly these two batters, Raji played 12 balls, Deepu played 21 balls. Certainly they are showing more resilience than the top order batters. So Dhaka Indian batters, they need to take a lesson. They need to learn from this. Yes, there is no demon present on the surface. It was only poor shot selection, poor choice, poor timing. Number 10 and 11 being there for such a long time will definitely make them questions, should make them questions themselves, their intent. Another leg by. So inching closer that 303-figure mark after the fall of 9th wicket at 76. That will be some achievement already. 23 partnership in the number 10.
Yeah, it's a poor batting display showed by the Dhaka Indians batters. Lack of quality batting we have seen. In the meantime, drags the ball into the leg side. 100 up finally for Dhaka Indians. 100 for 9 after 18.5 overs. They have managed to bring up. But they are almost losing the game. Almost is a luxury word, I think so. They will definitely lose the game.
Yes, the world needs more optimistic people like you, Rosal. Even now you were saying almost, full of hope. So one more over to go. So that is some good determination showed by those number 10 and 11 batters. Forget about the equation, 99 of 6 balls.
But one thing, in that era, you have known that one ball, the batters took 234 runs. The ball was caught up in a tree. That was like a miracle.
See, that is where you should question the spirit of the game. Not when running someone out, doing something unlawful.
Right. Of comedy. So 99 runs needed of 6 balls. Impossible. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. What a way to start off the over.
Celebrating the 100, Deepu, that's the second over boundary from him from his bat. 124th 6 of this tournament. It was a length ball. Once again looking to make some room. Shohag bowled fuller now.
Dot ball. They're just trying to reduce the margin of loss. Deepu and Razi. Maybe a message from the dressing room to play all of the overs. Oh, Shumon was there, just fallen short to him. First, they would look for a single, but then a bit confused after leaving the popping crease. Finally, they have taken the single.
You must give some credit to the number 11 batter. Raji provided the support he did to Deepu. Yes, it was already a lost cause when he came to bat. but they had only one thing to look forward to, that is play out the 20 overs, and they are on their course to complete that. This time Raji goes big. One bounce to the fielder. So yes, certainly they are now, surely they are now completing their task in hand for the last wicket partnership. Bando Designs, they lost a wicket in the last ball of the innings.
Last ball, looking for a big one. Oh, Tarek Miro was there, but just fallen short to him. Couldn't take the catch, and there's the end of the first match of today. Dhaka Indians, they are 109 for 9 after 20 overs. Bando Design, they won the game by 89 runs. Such a big margin. They've won the game. Congratulations to Bando Design for winning the game. What a game we have seen. Sorry looking batting card of Dhaka Indians, Saddam and Jitin. Two openers, Saddam went for 9, 22 for Jitin. Mohit Ghaffar and Munna was the big team of hat-trick of Russell Mia. Tawhid 20 of 24 deliveries. Shohag 9 of 7. Deepu and Raji showed some resilience at the end, but which couldn't help them to get over the line. Bowling card of Bando Design. 3 wickets for Russell Mia, hat-trick man. 2 wickets for Raju, 1 wicket for Shojol, and 1 wicket for GM Shumon. And finally, they picked up 9 wickets of Dhaka Indians. Victory by 89 runs. Let's have a look at the summary of the game. Bando Design 198 for 5 after losing the toss. They batted first. Shaon scored a handsome 50 of 29 runs. Shumon 45 of 20. Mim 43 of 34. Tarek Miro cameo innings 32 of 18. 2 wickets for both Jitin and Raji. In reply, Dhaka Indians scored 109 runs, which is not enough to get over the line. Bando Design bowlers 3 wickets for Russell and 2 wickets for Raju. In the end, Bando Design won the game by 89 runs. Congratulations to Bando Design for winning their second game of this tournament. BMC Victorians will face Lila Cricket Club in the second game of the day. Till then, having fun, and we'll be back with this second match. first of all, congratulations to Bando Design for winning their second game of this tournament. ও মানে এটা দিয়ে করবে? আপনি চলে আসেন। আচ্ছা, প্রথমে ক্যাপ্টেনের সাথে কথা বলুন তো, নাকি লাস্টে ম্যান অফ দ্য ম্যাচ? শাওন ভাই, আপনার পুরো নাম দেখি। দিয়ে দিব আগে। Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation of Royal Champions Trophy Season 4. This is the first game Bando Design was taking on Dhaka Indians. Finally, Bando Design won the game by 89 runs. Congratulations to Bando Design for winning their second game of this tournament. In the post-match presentation party, the guest is Hassanujaman Ripon, and he is the CEO of NR Sports Event Management. Thank you very much, Hassanujaman Ripon, for being with us. First of all, I would like to request the man of the match to come on stage. Man of the match, excellent and brilliant hat-trick today. It's Russell Mia. What a performance today from him. And he destroyed the top order and middle order of Dhaka Indians. Congratulations to Russell Mia for his brilliant performance today. The gift hamper and the award handed over by the guest Hassanujaman Ripon, CEO of NR Sports Event Management. I would like to stay on the stage for having some words with me. So আজকে খেলেছেন ভালো এবং কি মনে হচ্ছিল যে আসলে এইরকম একটা দিনে, আজকে ক্রিসমাস ডে, এই দিনে আপনি হ্যাট্রিকটা করতে পারবেন কিনা?
সর্বপ্রথম আমি করুণাময় আল্লাহর কাছে শুকরিয়া আদায় করি। আজকে আসলে তিনি আমাকে সুস্থ রেখে আজকে এই ম্যাচে পার্টিসিপেট করার জন্য তৌফিক দান করছেন। এবং আরও আমি থ্যাঙ্ক জানাতে চাই আমাদের টিম ওনার সাজ্জাদুর রহমান সিজু ভাই এবং আমাদের যে টিম ক্যাপ্টেন শাওন রহমান, তারা আমার উপর বিলিভ করছেন এবং আমাকে সুযোগ করে দিচ্ছেন খেলার জন্য। ইভেন আমি ট্রাই করছি যে আলহামদুলিল্লাহ যে আমি যখন বল করব তখন আমি ভালো জায়গায় বল করার চেষ্টা করছি এবং আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আল্লাহর রহমতে একটা ভালো বোলিং করতে পারছি এবং টিমকে সাপোর্ট করতে পারছি।
এবং আপনার কি মনে হচ্ছিল যখন দুটো উইকেট নিয়েছিলেন যে 3 নম্বর উইকেটে ব্যাটসম্যান এইরকম একটা লেজি অ্যাপ্রোচে শট খেলে ক্যাচ দিয়ে আউট হয়ে যাবেন, সেটা মনে হচ্ছিল কিনা?
না, অ্যাকচুয়ালি আসলে আমার যে টিম মেটস আছে এবং ক্যাপ্টেন, তাদের বিলিভ ছিল যে না আমি হয়তো পারবো, এই জন্য আমাদের ফিল্ড প্লেসমেন্টটা ওইভাবে করা হয়েছিল। আমার বিশ্বাস ছিল যে আমি ওরা যদি এই করিডোরটা মেনটেন করে বল করতে পারি তাহলে উইকেট আসতে পারে, তো এটা আলটিমেটলি হয়ে গেছে।
এবং উইকেট থেকে বা কোনো অ্যাডভান্টেজ পেয়েছেন কিনা, এক্সট্রা অ্যাডভান্টেজ?
না, উইকেটটা ব্যাটিং উইকেটই ছিল। আমি চেষ্টা করছি আমার ভালো জায়গায় বল করার জন্য, এর জন্য আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো হয়ে গেছে।
Thank you very much and best of luck for the rest of the matches.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
And now I would like to request the captain of the winning side, it's Shaun Bhuyan, to come on stage for having some words. শাওন, আপনারা আসলে টসে হেরেছিলেন এবং টসে বলেছিলেন যে আপনাদের ভালো ব্যাটসম্যান আছে স্টকে এবং সেই অনুযায়ী আপনারা 160 to 70 রান করতে পারবেন এবং ফাইনালি কিন্তু আপনারা 198 রান করেছেন। সো কি মনে হচ্ছিল যে আসলে এরকম একটা স্কোর নিয়ারলি অ্যাবাউট 200 মতো করতে পারবেন কিনা?
না, আসলে আমাদের প্রথম স্টার্ট থেকে দুটো ওপেনিং খুবই ভালো ব্যাটসম্যান ব্যাটিং করছে, আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং এক কথায়। সকালবেলা আমি ফার্স্টে আসলেই ভয় পেয়েছি, কারণ আমি বলছিলাম আমি আগে ফিল্ডিং সিদ্ধান্ত নিতাম। প্রথম 4-5 ওভার ওরা অনেক সুন্দরভাবে ভালোভাবে ব্যাটিং করছে, ব্যাটিং করার পরে আমাদের আসলে ভিত্তিটা ভালোভাবে তৈরি হয়ে গেছে। সেজন্য আমাদের স্লগে অনেক মারামারির কারণে মোটামুটি আমরা টার্গেট করছিলাম 170-80, কিন্তু আমাদের আলহামদুলিল্লাহ 16 রানের মতো বেশি, 16-18 রান বেশি হয়েছে, আমরা 198 রান করছি। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ব্যাটসম্যানটা আসলে অনেক ভালো ব্যাটিং করছে।
এবং আজকের দিনে লাস্টের দিকে আসলে ফিনিশিং রোলটা প্লে করেছেন সুমন এবং আপনার তারেক মিরু। সো এই পার্টনারশিপটা আসলে কতটুকু ইম্পর্টেন্ট ছিল এরকম একটা মানে রান টার্গেট দেওয়াতে?
এটা আসলে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইম্পর্টেন্ট ছিল আমাদের ওরা কি প্লেয়ার, দুজনেই কি প্লেয়ার, ওরা ফিনিশটা খুব ভালো করছে, সেই জন্য আমাদের 20টা রান বেশি হয়েছে। তা নাহলে হয়তো বা 60-70 এরকমই হয়তো বা গেমটা একটু টাইট হইতে পারতো। যাই হোক, আর রাসেল আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং বোলিং করছে, সেই জন্য হয়তো আমরা ম্যাচটা ইজিলি জিততে পারছি। তা নাহলে এই ব্যাটিং ফ্রেন্ডলি উইকেটে এত তাড়াতাড়ি এদেরকে অল আউট করা মানে সো মাচ ডিফিকাল্ট ছিল।
এবং এই টুর্নামেন্টের আয়োজন সম্পর্কে জানতে চাচ্ছি, কেমন উপভোগ করছেন এবং আয়োজনটা কেমন হয়েছে?
মাশাল্লাহ, ভালো লাগতেছে টুর্নামেন্টটা খেলা। টুর্নামেন্টটা আসলেই সুন্দরভাবে অনুষ্ঠিত হইতেছে। এখন পর্যন্ত সব কিছু ঠিকঠাক আছে, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো হইতেছে অনেক।
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ।
ঠিক আছে, আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
And that's all from the post-match presentation of the first game of Royal Champions Trophy Season 4.